So here's something most audiences find relatable about me, and that is, my car is constantly covered in bird shit. Who else hates these fucking birds, am I right? Yeah, fuck birds. And if you're not clapping, you really are telling me you've never been wronged from above? Who else hates these hollow bone perverts stinking up the sky? Girls with real bones come down to the ground. Fight me like a man, bitch. Stop shitting on my Toyota Corolla. And I know what you guys are probably thinking, hey, idiot on stage with the glasses and the microphone. Stop parking your car under the tree full of birds. I don't park under a tree. I don't know how they're doing it. It's just a drive-by shitting 7 days a week. It's just trust the force, Luke. Bird closes its eyes. Bird turd goes in my tailpipe. Car explodes like the Death Star. The Ewoks are singing yub yub, but this time I'm sad about it. And they're practicing every day. These birds are getting better at it. They're getting better at hitting the parts of the windshield that the windshield wiper doesn't reach. Because these birds have outsmarted the human engineers at Toyota. Every day, it's like the Battle of Britain, every day. My car is London, and these birds are Hitler's Luftwaffe. Yeah, ideologically, they're Nazis, these fucking birds. Because why else would they be so mean to me? I read an article recently about how people keep pissing on Rush Limbaugh's grave. Isn't that awesome? But then I was like, how did I become Rush Limbaugh to these fucking birds? Here's the thing, I'm thinking about buying a gun. Because I live in South City. Sometimes you hear gunshots during the day, and you're like, that can't be crime, it's daytime. That's a regular citizen like me, who's sick and tired of these fucking birds and decided to do something about it. Here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to engineering school for a few years. And then I'm going to work to invent a car for birds. A bird-sized car. And then once it's working, even if it's not working, I'm going to go and I'm going to market it heavily in my neighborhood. There's going to be some, if you live in Southampton, Northampton, there's going to be some bird language billboards. Either down low because they're short, up high because they fly. I don't know, both. I'm going to be thorough. After a while, when it takes off, and all the birds in my neighborhood, they put on the little bird suits, go down to the credit union, get a fucking bird auto loan, buy these bird cars. I'm gonna trot around town dropping human-sized turds out of my human-sized asshole. Just smothering these fucking Barbie car-sized pieces of shit that I designed. And I know you're probably thinking, hey, that's disproportionate. You don't understand, it's literally every day. Earlier last year, we had a windstorm. It rained sideways. My front door was closed, and water got in through the door. And when it stopped raining, fresh bird shit on my car. Presumably from like 8 blocks that direction. They just lofted it in on the wind. These birds are doing trick shots now. There's gotta be a TikTok account somewhere where there's birds doing increasingly elaborate challenges that all end with bird turd on my Toyota Corolla. These trick shot accounts, they run out of ideas. They gotta do holiday themed things. They gotta do historical things. This bird account on the anniversary of the assassination of JFK, it's gonna be one bird took a shit from the book depository. Another bird took a shit from the grassy knoll. Both of them in my car at the exact same moment. It's called the second shitter theory. That's the same pun I did earlier. Drive-by shitting, second shitter theory, same pun. Audiences are fucking stupid. You fell for that shit. You fucking morons. Hey, if you're a comedian, first piece of advice, write a joke about birds. People fucking love it. Second piece of advice, make the bird joke long enough, they forget you already made that pun at the beginning. I know that joke was long. This is not a misdirection. I am changing topics now. So there was a convict that was escaped a few months ago, and he was on the loose. And all day I was reading about it. By reading about it, I mean I was scrolling past headlines people had shared on Facebook. And then later in the day, I was talking to someone, and he said, man, it's dangerous out there. There's a guy out there on the loose with a gun. And I said, don't worry about it. Everyone said he escaped from jail. We don't even know if he's convicted from anything. He might have been in pretrial holding. And they said, no, Jeremy, that's not true. He's a convicted chomo. And I had never heard this word before. So I was like, he was a child homo? Little gay boy escaped from police? That's a good thing. Why was he being held in the first place? And they were like, no, Jeremy, chomo stands for child molester. And I was like, oh yeah, that is concerning. And I reflected for a minute, and I was like, are my other opinions in life based on only seeing headlines and not reading one fucking sentence of the article? And it's like, nah, probably just this one. I'm probably fine. But then I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, why were the schools shut down? And they were like, because he's a convicted child molester. And I was like, yeah, you don't shut down a school because you don't know where one child molester is. We don't know where most of the child molesters are.